I tried to explain to Mother what's been going on, but she's not well, you know.
What did you tell her about the doll?
No, she hasn't seen it yet.
Did you tell her how this whole thing started in the first place?
No, I'm afraid she didn't.
My God, it's her.
Mother, these are the people that I told you about. I'd like you to meet
Serena.
This portion of Guiding Light is presented by Zest, the deodorant beauty bar with a clean so clean you can actually feel it. And by Lemon Fresh Joy. Joy cleans dishes down to a shine you'd be proud to show.
Yes.
Mother, this is Annabelle Reardon.
Yes, so you're the one. From what Victoria says, you have a very interesting story to tell us.
Yes.
This is her husband, Tony Reardon.
How do you do, man?
Delighted.
And this is James Reardon.
So glad to meet you.
Yes. Well, my child, let's sit down, shall we?
There is so much that I've wanted to say to you.
Oh, I can see that.
There are times when I've felt that I've known you better than I know myself.
Oh, how could that be possible?
I've been having what they call psychic experiences. I've seen you in my house in Springfield. Once I saw you in my living room. You were wearing a long white lace dress, and you were crying as if your heart would break.
Mother, are you all right? Please, go on.
It made me so sad that I started to cry with you. And then I followed you up to the bedroom, and that's when I felt the gunshot. And you knelt down beside me as if to help me, but you were still crying. You were heartbroken because you were watching Conrad die.
Conrad? What do you know of my father? You don't have to hear any more of this, Mother.
No. Please, let her go on. I have felt so much. I've felt your pain, and I've cried your tears, but in the end, I knew so little about it all that it was driving me crazy. I have to know why you were so heartbroken, why Conrad was murdered, why the doll is so important. I have to know these things.
You can't possibly mean that, Philip. It's absurd.
That's what I want.
Yeah, well, that's too bad. Can't possibly be done.
Why not?
Why not? You just can't march into a major corporation and assume the title of executive vice president. You haven't had one day of business training your entire life.
That doesn't matter. I'm a very quick study. I'll pick it up on the job.
You pick it up on the job. Philip, this is a ludicrous idea. You haven't the foggiest notion of what it means to be a business executive. It is not all limousines and long lunch hours at a country club. It is very hard work and extremely long hours.
I'm prepared for that.
You are, you. Well, you know, you'd be working directly with me, since I'm president of the company, and I depend very heavily on my people. I want them to be tough and dependable and disciplined, and to be very, very good at what they do. And frankly, you are not any of those things, at least not yet.
Wait a minute. You don't know that.
Oh, yes, I do. I haven't spent all these years in business and in law without learning something. And I know that you're a very hot-headed young man who'd lose his cool under pressure.
Just give me the damn job.
I couldn't. Why? I couldn't even if I wanted to. The board of directors would laugh in my face. The board of directors would never stand for such an appointment.
Ross, I think they're going to have to stand for it, won't they? I mean, I do own half of this company.
Philip, don't do this.
Ross, I don't want you to be on the opposite side in this. I really don't. But I got to do this, whether you like it or not.
You'd be making a big mistake.
You know that I can force.
I'm well aware of what you can do.
Okay, well then, settle. Yeah, I'll be in for work tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yep.
I thought you said you were getting married.
Yeah, I'm going to take care of that today.
Oh. Ah.
That's it.
That's it.
Hang
Now
in
push
there.
again, Vanessa. Oh, come on now, Vanessa. You have to give it some help here. I think the epidural's wearing off. All right, now there's going to be another one.
It's good to her. Oh, good. Yeah. Oh, it's just like us, Louis. We gave you trouble right from the beginning. We upstairs. You hang in there, darling. You're doing just great. You're doing wonderful.
All right now, Vanessa.
Please, no more. Oh, God, no more.
Well, you remember when I used to call you my little hothouse flower? Because you were all frail and delicate on the outside, well, inside, I know you're just about as strong as you can be.
All right, now this time push harder, Vanessa.
You can do it, Nancy. Oh, come on. That's it. That's it.
You are a very gifted young lady. What you say is true. I did live in Springfield.
What?
It was 40 years ago, Victoria. You were just a child. The doll. Is Victoria's. Her father gave it to her. She lost it the night Conrad disappeared. It was the night before we were to sail back here to Barbados.
Conrad didn't disappear. He was shot in the bedroom. You saw it.
Mother? Mother, is what she says true? Was Father murdered?
No.
What?
Yes, he was killed, but Conrad wasn't your father. He was your uncle.
Victoria, it's all right. Leave it alone. Let me answer Mrs. Reardon. It is Mrs. Reardon, isn't it? Perhaps it's time to set the record straight. Once and for all.
Oh, Mom, your heirloom dish